match up against a potential all-star tonight? MP, what you thinking?
I need a little separation.
Yeah, I am sick of you too, but we got video to shoot. Come on.
Nah, Xander, I'm saying I need separation from some of these other all-stars. Gotta do something that, help me stand out. I woke up in the zone today. I'm telling you, I can't miss.
Hey, saw the warm-ups, folks. He ain't lying.
Right. And I'm thinking I'll hit a couple of logo threes, get our guys going, and get the talking heads yapping.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one, part of the NBA Cup. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Toronto. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Detroit, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And checking out Detroit, what a slow start they've gotten off to. At least they have enough time to still get things going here in the right direction.
Well, sure, it is early, but they want to avoid digging too deep a hole for themselves. If you let a slow start go on too long, it can really shake a team's confidence.
Here are the five for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center. And for the Pistons, the wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. And it's Cunningham in at the point. It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
And how impressive have these performances been by MP? He puts a big old target on his back that his competition isn't taking lightly and continues to dominate out there. He's garnered a good deal of added respect the way he's taking care of his business.
So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
And here's Cunningham following the three-pointer by MP.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
From deep three-point land, Holland with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Ivy kicks to Holland. Detroit, no good that time either. In Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. MP way outside, cans it from downtown. MP's got 12 points in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Now, here's MP. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Hits it from three-point range.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Pelicans. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Checking out Toronto, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
A nice shot by MP.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Cunningham outside. Stewart with the screen on quickly. To the wing on the left. Here's Holland. They grab their own miss. Here's Cunningham. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see. Deep into the game, his team is lagging, and he's been unable to help. Brutal performance from him.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And he needed that one to try to regain some confidence. Tough start, just 1 of 9 from the floor.
Back to MP. Quickly finds MP. Latre and Ingram with the basket on the assist by MP.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Toronto ahead, running away with it. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Dick is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Barrett and Murray Boyles in at the center, filling out the middle.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Holland, he's checked in for Plumlee. Asar Thompson comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. MP's checked in for the Raptors. Good on the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
MP against Cunningham. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 from MP. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 36.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Cunningham, looking to end the run. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, that's what you want from Cunningham. Use your size, attack the rim.
MP fires from way outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you guys.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. A nice shot by LeVert.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals, your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. MP's got 54 points. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Thompson in the post. Dick defending. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves. He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Fades and shoots. Cunningham's shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And so it's Toronto with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
It's a good opportunity for them to gain some momentum. On paper, they should win the lion's share of these matchups.
Well, we'll see if they can go on a run, and you're talking Lions, I'm saying they have the horses to do it. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their offense, just like your analysis. And that defense has been powerless to disrupt it.
Well, thank you, Ernest.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
The 3 from MP. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Ivy. Hollins kicks to Ivy. Over quickly. The shot by Ivy, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Cunningham. And Holland gets it to go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Ivy on the wing. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holland, covered by Barnes. Holland, no good.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Pirtle with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Back to MP. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Barnes. On the wing, Barnes. Here's quickly. Off target from outside. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And as the group stage starts to wind down, here's what the standings look like so far.
And I'll tell you what, how about the level of excitement this tournament has brought to the NBA regular season? Can't wait to see how it finishes up.
LeVert's checked in for Cade Cunningham. A nice shot by MP.
MP looking solid from there.
Thompson outside. Back to Ivy. They need this. Sinks the three-pointer. Ivy's got 6.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, how about MP right there? Just drilling a 3 of his own for good measure.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Pass to LeVert from outside the arc. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. The 3 from MP. And again, Toronto with the triple.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
LeVert with the wide open look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's MP for three. Drills the three-pointer.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
LeVert from outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Holland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
And the basket by MP.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Ivy. He's got 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Holland, no good. MP has been leading the charge for Toronto. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. They've got Grady Dick and Murray Boyles in at the power forward. They're at the... He's making a change here. Stewart's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. MV's checked in. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And that one's good. MP.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to Reed. Cunningham inside. MP's there. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Back to Cunningham. Takes it off the glass. 8 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
The 3 from MP. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. The 3 from MP. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
wasn't as one-sided as it gets today. You know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
MP with the bounce pass. Barrett kicks to MP. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. From past the arc. Kept alive. Back to Ivy. Thompson outside. Here's Holland. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. See you later.
Back there.
So people are calling you Hoopstradamus after your pre-game predictions once again came true. Is the game almost getting too easy for you?
Not at all. That's more of a reflection of my confidence in what I know my teammates are capable of. When you know A, B, and C are covered, it frees you up for whatever else might come your way, you know? And yeah, as of late, I've been real free.
Yes, you have. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
What way?
Whatever
nicknames
we got for you. Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. And here in this Game 4 of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams, they come in on opposite pathways thus far, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. One side undefeated in group play, the other side winless. Not hard to pick a favorite in this one.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle.
Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP, and it's Ingram in at the 3. The jump hook, the bank shot, no good. A deep 3 from MP. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year. White for 3. Rebound Toronto. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Barnes against George. 4 on the clock. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive the defense is against him tonight. Brian, back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
For 3, George. Again, the miss by Boston. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 on 3s here in this first quarter. From deep, MP. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
White for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickley's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
To the paint. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Garza. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 20-5 run. Drops in the 3. MP's got 21.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Here's Simons, and the shot goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here are some of the best scorers in the league so far. MP, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
There's the triple. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Now here's Simons. Defense is right there. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. And he dunks it down.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Toronto leading by 17. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Walsh. And so Simons will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Down low. Here's Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Great open look there.
This is the great vision and awareness that is now part of Jaylen Brown's game.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. On target from range. MP's got 27 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Simons. And it's rebounded by Gillespie.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's Toronto. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. Ingram is checked in for Toronto. MP comes in for Gillespie. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Williams. And it's Walsh in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to Brown. Williams from long range. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 33.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
George, and he gets it to go.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Brown. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. And Williams punches it home.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024, Doris.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
Fires the 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The kick out to White from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Outside White. For 3, George gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
And here's MP from outside. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Brown. Over MP. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And here's Brown for 3. Can't hit that one. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Raptors out in front, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Toronto Raptors.
We knew they wanted to track me, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
You don't slow play rookies anymore. They get thrown into the fire. And these guys have responded well.
Offensively, yes. But defensively, they still have quite a bit to learn.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
So for Toronto right now, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. MP is out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. Back to Brown. The 3 ball. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Boston's shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Back to Brown. Knocks down the long K. Brown's got 7 points.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And here's Brown. 7 points in the game. And the 3 off target.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's MP from outside. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Garza's shot is good. Garza's got his first 2 points.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Outside White. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Give him 8.
Oh, big time answer from Derek White. The 3 is on point.
For 3. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
It's stolen by MP. From outside the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Back to White from downtown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
From deep, MP connects from downtown.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
1:49 left in the third quarter. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Walsh is checked in for Boston. There's 1:47 left in the third. And here's MP from outside. Again! What an avalanche! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
White. There's Simons with a three. Rebound by the Raptors.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
We've been watching him hold court out at the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Get on George!
George against Barrett. They need this. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
When health has been there for Paul George, he has been one of the great two-way guys in the league. Very capable scorer and can take on tough assignments.
Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. For Boston, Garza comes in for Williams, and it's Hauser in for George. The Raptors also with a sub. MP's checked in. A three off the inbound, and it's good! He hits another one! Oh, and there's 80 points!
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
They've got Sam Hauser, and it's Gonzalez in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Back to Brown. There's the three. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Drills it from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Walsh. Puts up a three. Rebound Toronto. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
A deep three from MP. Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. There's a screen. Here's Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's got 15 points in just the second half.
Boy, the quickness of Jaylen Brown on the drive, he makes it happen in an instant.
Good! That's another bucket!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
Takes the three. MP again from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Yep, that one's good.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. And here's MP from outside. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
On the wing, MP. Toronto passing it around. Barrett finds MP. Here's Dick. Off target with the 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here's Toronto with the ball. To the inside. Pass to Murray Boyles.
Oh, hit that.
Outside Barrett. And here's MP. He buries it from 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.